Universal education has not come into existence, but even when the schools are there, when the students are supposed to go and get their education there, in many of the places, particularly in the rural areas, and I am told that the disease has spread into the urban areas also, this is a secondary profession for them, second profession for them. They have some other thing, profession follow, and they come and mark attendance, and then go away, they don't teach. That is why today we find the spectacle. When we are entering the 21st century, it's not as a literate society, but most of our children being illiterate, of course adults also being illiterate in that. For any society to make progress, particularly in the context of science and technology-based development, Swami Vivekananda wrote 100 years ago from America, after seeing the vast developments that were taking place in the Western world. He said, science and technology is bringing wonders, solving the human problems of hunger, shelter, various other necessities. And all this development takes place on the basis of the people being literate. They have given priority to make the people literate. It is only on that basis the nations are making progress, and therefore even at that time he cautioned, India can make progress only when the nation becomes literate. And even in that fundamental thing which is necessary for progress, we have not achieved our goal. How are we going forward? We have to think in these terms. And therefore naturally we have to, if the source gets polluted, tainted, that is the educational system itself, naturally the nation gets tainted, and therefore the progress becomes retarded today. And therefore it is from this point of view we have to look at why we are not reaching the targets in various areas. And the first priority in these areas will have to be providing the basic minimum needs of the people. That basic minimum need has been identified as food. Food means not just to appease the hunger. It has got to be adequate food for the healthy development of a human being. Then secondly, shelter, clothing, then sanitary conditions, medical facilities, and more than anything else, what I said before, education. These are the basic minimum needs which have to be provided to the people. Naturally, this has to be based on economic development. At the same time, we have to identify what sort of economic development would take us to these goals, fulfilling these goals of eradication of poverty and providing the basic minimum needs. No doubt industrial development is absolutely necessary. And today, modern agriculture requires industrial backup. As a matter of fact, when in 1964 I launched the new agricultural strategy with anti-socialistic developments, is because Parliament is setting a bad example. Because there is demonstrations and other things within the Parliament, not observing the discipline. Only by disobeying the rules we will be able to get through whatever they want. That is the message they carry to the rest of the nation, particularly to the other generation. It is Parliament which is setting a bad example for others. It's Bhagavad Gita says, ordinary people follow the leaders. The leaders are setting an example in Parliament which initiates the whole nation. So this is the introspection which is necessary, in which every one of us will have to participate in this. It is not this man's or this section. All of us will have to have some introspection to see that while we have to function, we have to have our own selfish ends, but selfish ends should not be at the cost of the the nation. This is the message of Gita, and that is the way to salvation. I hope and trust all of us, particularly people at the higher level, will set an example for others to follow, particularly for the younger generation to follow. As an elder, I give you my blessing, I wish you all well. I hope and trust when we celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of the independence, we'll have a better picture. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful presentation and suggestions. On behalf of the club, I would like to say that we have already taken up the idea of the Tamil Nadu Agro-Industries Foundation. We are already discussing with Rotarian Rajshekhar about this, and the board has already cleared the proposal. We have 35 acres of land in Gumadipondi, and I can tell you as our humble contribution, we will start this year. Thank you. I would also request Mrs. Guru Amar I would now request the President of the Rotary Club of Madras, Pune, to give the thing to Mr. K. Subbarayu. I would request Mr. Mani. On behalf of all of us present here, I am very proud to present a small memento to our chief guest of this afternoon. The next meeting, the luncheon meeting at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, the 2nd September at Kalingara Hotel. The speaker is Thirumothaya Ramnath. I would now request Pastor Sri Prakash Bhatt for a formal vote of thanks.
President Mohan George of the Rotary Club of Madras Esplanade, Honorable Chief Guest Sri C. Subramaniam, dignitaries of the dais, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen. It is now my pleasant duty to propose a formal vote of thanks to this very important function. At the outset, I would like to thank our Chief Guest Sri C. Subramaniam for having kindly consented to be the Chief Guest this afternoon and deliver a very inspiring address and give us some valuable suggestions on how to conduct ourselves for the future, particularly for our parliamentarians, taking it convenient to come this afternoon. We would like to thank Mr. Vinayak Murthy of the Tamil Manala Congress for enabling these 4 freedom fighters to come to our function today. We would also like to thank our own fellow Rotarian S.S. Rajshekhar for having made arrangements to bring our chief guest to the venue. I would also like to thank the press for having covered the function. And finally, for us in the Rotary Club of Madras Esplanade, it's been a wonderful afternoon. It's been a great opportunity to have a joint meeting with the Club of Clubs, like the King of Kings, they say. To have a meeting with the Rotary Club of Madras for the first time. They've had a joint meeting. Thank you very much, Rotarian Benjamin Cherian, for having given our club this great honor. I would also like to thank all the Rotarians for having made it convenient to come here this afternoon. Thank you.
adjourned.
With Spic and Dr. Swaminathan, we will be in the Dryland Park. So whatever you want, I told Mr. Raju that we can work together on this. It's fantastic, this Dryland Park. In Bengal, farmers is earning 1,20,000.
Thank you, Deepak. No, we will do that. Yes, we can.
But perhaps at Moonikundi, the 5 acres of land, we get the expertise from them.
Oh yes.
On our own we can't
No, we should have an organization like that, but meanwhile,
we'll start.
We can ask them to come out.
And once we complete it, so we can make a model for others to come and imitate this. It's important, without any extra expenditure. We'll throw it open for observation by the others.
Yes, the demonstration is the best way.
Of learning.
Nilgiri is MD.
Sultan, sir. What?
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians.
Rotarian past President J. Ramanujam from Pondicherry Central. Rotarian N. Sadasivam from Madras Southwest. Rotarian Mr. S. G. Sharma from Annanagar. Rotarian S. Armugam from Midtown. Rotarian D. S. Reddy from Madras Perugudi. Rotarian Mr. P. Dilip Kumar, source of the Nile, Uganda. Rotarian Rupa J. Menon from Madras Southwest. Rotarian M.A. Lobo from the Rotary Club of Kodaikanal. Thank you.
The lucky wishing Rotarian is Rotarian S. Arumugam from Midtown. Please. Rotarian Dilip Kumar from Uganda to come and receive the award for the longest visiting Rotarian. Travel.
Thank you very much.
A special word of welcome to past President Ganapati, District Chairman Vocational Service, who is here with us